What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more MLB The Show 20. So yesterday's game, we ended up winning. We scored, I believe, like 7 or 8 runs in the 8th inning. But they managed to get at least like 4 runs in the 9th inning. But either way, we still took that win. So for today's matchup, it's Antonio Sensatella versus Gio Gonzalez. So I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, hit that like button. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago White Sox. Now at the plate, Trevor Story, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor.
Here it comes.
Story.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
I got the count 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit. Daniel Murphy steps in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he has an even 10 hits in 29 at-bats. Murphy, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, one away. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he falls behind 0-2. Liner toward right center. Robert is there, 2 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. David Dahl to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Madrigal.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Jose Abreu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Ryan McMahon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Ian Desmond. He went deep in the contest last night. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Into the box now, Peter Mooney, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. That'll bring up Tony Walters. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, from the stretch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The designated hitter, Edwin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. It's a fastball down below the knees. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Murphy in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And that misses, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Nomar Mazara trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. In for strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
2-2 the count. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the Rockies, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a hard liner towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Swing hard liner to left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now that.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fouled off. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now that.
Striding in, Ian Desmond. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal. And they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1 the count.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Story scoops it up. So to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Peter Mooney. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. He's got it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
The catcher, number 14.
Into the box, Tony Walters. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's quickly 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Line drive base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And it's gone. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon.
Number 19.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Next for Colorado, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Aaron Bummer answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, David Dahl, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. In his career, Dahl has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Throw to first is in time for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan McMahon. No hits to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. And it's 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Blackman, the runner at second with one away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting, the center fielder.
From the belt, the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 to him now. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0. Standing in now, Peter Mooney, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fouled away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Madrigal is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Ready now, Nick Madrigal. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Digging in, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Good eye. There you go. Nope, that's the ball. 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding in, Tony Walters.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Behind 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And that misses ball 1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Steve Cishek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way to left center. Dahl will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan McMahon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
2 quick strikes and now the 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Anderson scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. In now for Colorado, Peter Mooney. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this is low, ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time to...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone!
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Into the box, Luis Robert. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit down the third baseline. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he fouls this one off. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Walters. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go! And it's gone as they add still another. In now, Trevor Story. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Looking up is Jimenez. And it's gone as they add still another. To the plate now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. 1-0 count, here it is. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hard hit to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame. So now to the plate, David Dahl, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lazarus going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Mooney ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Standing in, Jose Abreu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One out, nobody on. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And it's fouled away. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Carlos Estevez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. He'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Blackman has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First offering on its way. Estevez comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Pulled toward right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jay Spry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan McMahon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
1-1.
1-1 the count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. And gone! An absolute bomb.
Now batting.
Into the box, Peter Mooney.
Peter.
Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Tony Walters. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The center fielder, Louis.
He's set and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Leori.
Stepping in now, Leori Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. In to score is the runner from first.
Up next to the right side, the second baseman.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. No balls and a strike to count. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the dirt here. A runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he stepped down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Anderson.
From the stretch, Tim Anderson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Mooney moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Runner in scoring position with Sagan.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Walters. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Trevor Story. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Too high, 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. To the plate now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. 1-0 the count. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
In now, David Dahl. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dahl is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Back outside. Nope, outside.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. 2-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 2-1.
Ball that's out.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Blackmon going back at the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Jairo Diaz enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Stepping in, Luis Robert. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
12-6, the final tally here. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Antonio Senzatella with his fourth win this season. Gio Gonzalez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.